We can play around this a little. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. Welcome back, crew. We are back with Ace because Ace is so good in this current format. Current format not being OP13, but the OP14 EB03 format where we get this Vivi and this Nami. These are both cracked cards. You got to get onto them because of how this Vivi in particular. This Vivi is the Jinbei of late, the one that's been banned, the one that brings out another character, and finding a straw hat is very easy to do in this game. Alabaster, we do have Alabaster targets too. If you want to go through the full deck list, click up on this link here and we'll go to the last video where I use this Ace build. If you want to jump straight to the games, feel free to do so. Look in the description, you'll be able to skip ahead to the games. We've got 2 lined up today. Now, this deck, don't need to actually talk too much about it because it is almost the same deck list that we were using in the last video. The major difference is I have added this card back in. 2 of these, I'm finding that removal is going to be very effective in OP14 and removal not by KO. So the Dofi deck in particular, that deck, it is built around KO. You KO something, they bring something back, or they have an effect like Baby 5 gets them alive. Dellinger searches their deck. Sugar does something really cool. Can't remember what it was. Those cards are really busted. And then you look at Moria. Moria's doing something similar. Hogback wants to die. He is going to want to take the hit. They're going to have all these sticky bodies that want to be KO'd. So, and they're low sticky bodies. Using the Grav Blade as opposed to the Red Rock, Grav Blade will take care of those big bodies, medium-sized bodies. And you're getting 2 at once. So you're going to get a lot of value out of this card, I think, in this current format. Another one that is actually good into Boa, because Boa, if you take down one of their 5,000 power Kuja or Amazon Lily Pirates, they will also take one of your life. So this is just going to get around that effect as well. So lots of good things about this card. I think it's going to stay for the, the whole format, but we'll see. We'll evolve this deck throughout that format. And let's check out that format right now. Let's see these videos. All right, we have Moria. Let's take second and mulligan this. We're looking for the Sanji. We get the Sanji. This is how Ace rolls, and they find their stage. This is going to mean they're going to be a constant 6k throughout this game. So maybe, I'm not sure what turn this will happen, but it will happen soon. Don't like to take these ones. Gonna counter out of this one. I imagine most of their hand is going to end up in the trash anyway. I don't think they're going to get a giant hand here, so I'm not too worried. Let's kick this off. This card's the GOAT. This card is the GOAT. So gonna take that. And we'll play this one out next turn. Happy to lose the Sanji as well. I'm not going to try and save it. Even if they attack it for 3,000, I'm not going to save it. And seeing, ooh, they didn't trigger. That's unlike Moria not to trigger. If we had a banish in this deck, this would make this matchup a lot smoother. But we're going to go wide as well. So this is going to be a very go wide game on these 5,000 costs. So we're going to use our Vivi to play out this Nami on our next turn, which will also get rid of this life. We'll have 1 left over. But if I did save it, if I did save it, 2-1. If I did save it, I'd be able to heal next turn as well, which is absolutely insane. Because the nami would give arrested to the leader. We'd be on 6 Don. So basically 5 to play this out, to play out the nami, to give arrested Don here and trash a life. And we'd have 1 Don left we could put on here. Oh, sorry, no, we'd still be 2 Don short. What am I talking about? Still be 2 Don short. Scrap what I said that. I'm sure I can edit that one out, right? Okay, so this card here is the one that they want to KO to become a 6k, which I'm surprised that they didn't do this already. I'm surprised that they didn't do that. We're taking this one. Yeah, quite curious about that. Deploy here. This is our friendly target. And this is our friendly target. Opponent takes one, which isn't a trigger. So nami does sort of get around this effect. It doesn't damage like the EB03 Robin. And then I guess we'll just play this and attack in at face, putting the pressure down. This could be a body that gets triggered out. Okay, the big guy. Interesting. And they can't play this turn. There is a world where we have a very quick sweep here. Very quick sweep. I think they're searching now. They definitely want to use this effect. Definitely want to use it. And they got rid of a 2k. Trying to work out what's going on here. Okay. So they KO this one with this effect. Cool, cool. That is a cool tie-in. I didn't realize this was a KO in wording. So, and they've opted to play out this instead. Don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's defend this one as well. And then we'll take these two. Okay, they've got a blocker. But all we need to do is Zeus this. Yeah, we got Zeus, all right. So 2 here, find a card, which is going to go to our hand. And we're going to Zeus, take the top to get rid of this one. We've got 4 left. So I think this will go through. And then if we do 10 here, 2, 2, 2 gets out of it, or 2, 2 and 2 1s gets out of it. But I think we are taking the win here. Whew, that was close. That was close. Turn 4 win. Who would have thought Ace is going for a turn 4 win? These two cards so powerful. Let's find another game because what was that? 2 minutes? I'm not sure. Let's find another game. All right. The blue-yellow matchup here. Into Boa. Boa's an amazing card. On opponent's turn, when you play a character, draw a card. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's mulligan that. But it's a second effect that we need to watch out for, and that is when she has a Don on her, when one of her Amazon Lily or... Oh, they gave us first. Or Kuja Pirate types characters with a 5,000 base or above is KO'd, not by effect, just KO'd, could be by battle. Your opponent adds one card from the top of their life to their hand. Now, at the moment, I only know of one Kuja / Amazon Lily pirate that is 5,000 and a blocker, and that's the OP01 Boa. There is a I forget which one it is. There's a 4,000 power blocker in OP14 for this set, which is kind of handy for them, but it doesn't trigger this effect, so that's kind of good for us. Okay. And if they get to play one out here, then they draw a card. So I don't know, a bit of a loss of losing this one, but I'm guessing they've got 9 in the deck anyway. And so yeah, trading off this early life for, you know, establishing the board is very strong. And yeah, look at this hand. So I think Pudding will come in handy at some stage. One on, so now we can't take this out without, so KO, your opponent adds one from the top of their life to their hand. This isn't actually that bad for us, because what we can do, we can play around this a little. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. Hello. We can do something here. But I feel like I'm just going to clear both of them away in one foul swoop. No, I'm going to use it. I'm just going to trigger it. We're going to use trigger, take out this thing. And let's have a little look here. We whiff. I can't believe we'd whiff like that. We should get this on. And they get the draw. Wait, they play this effect as well. They are putting themselves on a clock here. Oh, sorry. That optimizes their hand. That's fine. That is fine. I think we're going to opt for a Otama. Okay. Our hand draw, like this has been rubbish, absolute rubbish. If we take the win here with what we've seen, I'm going to be surprised. I'm actually going to be surprised. This, you don't usually see this kind of hand, but I think next turn we're going to have to play this. This will boost. Okay. Whoa. 3 femurs? 3 femurs? Are you kidding? That is not nice. That is not nice. And I think we take this one. And you know what I think we also do? think we go and pretend we whiff. Because they would think that we were going to play something else out, right? Maybe I should have just put the Sunji at the top. Yes, yes, this is what we want. Is this searching? Yes. And then, oh yes, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, that's another one. Sorry. That's another blocker. There's another blocker. Right. And they got rid of one of these. Okay. End turn. Now we just need to survive. We've got 4 big attacks coming in. I think they're going to try and take the game here. I think it would be in their best interest to try and take the game here. This is a very quick game. And we have not seen, if we saw our Vivi, this would have been a completely different story. Okay, they're going on the defensive. I wonder if they'll try and establish another blocker here, or if they'll go throw a Don on here, and that way they can trigger out this effect and then try and go for game next turn. Okay, 0, 0, 1k. This is great information for us. Great information. And they're using this effect, I believe. So these are the rested Don that they've given. We are going to counter out. We need to counter out here. And use a 2k. They could still potentially take us here by giving one more here. And we want to let them hit in. So 4 and 2 is 6, we can get out. They didn't go for it. They didn't go for it. So we have lost next turn. If we don't win this turn, we have lost. Which means we are going to find a card here and bring it to hand. They do get card draw. Wait. 5,000. It's a Kuja. Oh, sorry. I've got no life. Doesn't work. Bad luck, Boa. Bad luck. All right. How to take this? How to take this? Do we actually just try and survive? Can we try and survive here? Is it even possible? No, they've got FEMA. They probably have FEMA. They probably have FEMA. We can't use this effect because we've got no life. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We can do 8-8. Is the best we've got. And if this doesn't go through, we just need to come up with a plan B. All right, we need to come up with a plan B. We can play this one and then play this one is 2 blockers. Let's do that. Choose this one to play over this one. And then we're going to place on the bottom this and this. Ooh. And yeah, we may have got rid of the femur with the pudding. That's all I'm hoping. Even still, they've got 4 attacks. We got 2 blockers. They're looking for this femur. Marguerite, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, Marguerite. I'm guessing they haven't found what they need. They found a boa. They trashed the boa. This search might be costing them. Oh, okay, they're splitting. They're splitting here. So I don't know if this was a good idea. I feel as though they should have been doing 7s into us. We're going to get out of this one. Six. I'm okay with this. As I said, they should have been doing 7s. Putting the Don on here was not the right method. They should have done... they would have had 4 attacks, was it? They could have done this so much more effectively. We don't have... Okay. They quit there because they realized... maybe they didn't realize we could get out of 1 attack here. And all we needed to do from that point then was block here, and we were safe. So came really close because yeah, we block the 6, 1, 2, then 1, 2. Didn't matter what they did. They shouldn't have applied this Don here. If they had have applied it elsewhere, they would have got through. I think I'm going to do a video on attacking because I've got this really cool method when you're attacking with 3 characters, and it'll blow your mind because I haven't seen anyone else use this method, and it's a really quick way to calculate what you need to be able to attack. And let me do it really quickly here right now. So if they had, let's say they had for their attackers, these 1, 2, and 3, and that's all they had. We could have gone, what's this? We could have gone 7, 7, 3. The first attack should have been an 8. We had, yeah, the first attack should have been an 8 into us, and then the second one, we would have had to have defended it, which we would have used 3 of our cards. We would have been left with a 1k. The next attack, we've used 3 Don. The next attack, we attack here. We've got 7 left to split between these, and that is 2 7s. So we attack here with a 7, they block. We attack here with a 7, they block. And, you know, realistically, having this 4th card here, that would have then gone through. So they didn't even, with these 4 cards, they could have actually won the game if they had done it differently, and they still would have had this up their sleeve if they used the right attacking technique. But I will go through that. I think you guys will love it. I've been working on it for a little bit, but describing how to calculate it is quite difficult. But I want to do it for you guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Ace. We love Ace. We'll keep doing Ace, but I do want to still look at some of these new leaders like the Boa and the Dofi. So looking forward to bringing those to you very soon. Till next time, look after yourselves and look after your decks.